Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to review a sort of re-established or reinvented version of a legend. The Adams Tight Lies, Matty. 26 years on from the original back in 1995.
Wow. Okay.
You know, the Tight Lies was quite revolutionary of its time.
Yeah.
You know, hybrids really weren't much of a thing back then, and you know, fairway woods that you could dig the ball out of bad lies with or hit from kind of awkward positions, you know, again, weren't really a thing.
No.
Really, before we had even, you know, started talking about, you know, multi-material and kind of center of gravity placement, things like that, the Tight Lies really tried to go for that lower center of gravity. That kind of upside down head shape was kind of what was always talked about.
That's right.
You know, to try and get that sole through the turf a little bit easier. And this has a lot of similarities to that old original.
And it's got kind of this velocity slot thing, which is, I guess, a little bit of a newer flavor to it.
Exactly.
To help the low strike, which, I mean, if it's off the ground, you're going to hit quite a few of them low of center, and you need to be able to get the ball up in the air.
Trying to get that face to kind of flex and work with you a little bit, and you're absolutely right, Matty. That's the kind of spin on this kind of old shape is trying to get it as fast as the woods and hybrids are nowadays.
Gotcha.
I think that's the thing back in the day was originally Barney Adams designed the original Tight Lies for people who, you know, didn't have much of an option from 180 yards from a bad lie.
Of course.
The game has sort of moved on. It's, you know, most people, but lots of people now hit 7-iron from 180. Never mind an old fairway wood.
Yep, but definitely a lot of people who will have some nostalgia about these particular clubs that would be in the slower swing category, maybe in the higher handicap category, that just want something that's easy to hit off the ground. 100%.
So we've got the 3-wood and we have a 3 hybrid, so 16 and 20 degrees respectively. We're going to hit a few shots, you know, with both. Obviously coming with stock shafts, it's an Aldila Synergy, you know, fairly tip soft shaft that's in them, designed to complement the head. And Righty Matt is going to test
Righty Matt
these
will give him a crack, yeah. I mean, that'll be the ongoing joke and ongoing kind of barometer. Is a club easy to hit if I can swing right-handed and get decent results?
Exactly right.
Okay.
So we've got ourselves set up on a golf hole here, number 1 at the Farms, actually in San Diego.
Lovely.
We're kind of expecting, or we're hoping for something around what we'd say, about 210, 220?
220 would be great.
That'd be nice.
Yep. And then I think we might be able to reach the green with a little hybrid there.
Okay. Your shape, Righty Matt likes to draw.
Apparently he does, yeah.
He does, yep. And so let's see if we can hit a couple of little draws off a tee, look at some numbers, and then we'll head up to the fairway.
And I'm going to hit him right off the deck because I think that's where most people are going to be trying it, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh,
yes.
Beauty.
Shapely.
Beauty. Fairway found.
220.
Righty Matt.
Hello.
Very nice. 222.
We like that.
Nice. That's a lovely hit.
Hit it
Just
well.
a little blocky to the right. Nice sound. Oh, that's a beauty. Similar.
Smashed as well. I might just need to adjust my aim a bit left. Here he is.
That's the exact same shot. You just
aimed left.
made an adjustment, yeah.
I think that's as good as I could hit that. Honestly, it's pretty easy to hit.
It sounds really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, these do sound like they're coming off very, very well. You know, you're the type of player, Matty, if I break down your righty swing.
Please.
You're the type of player who's kind of just making contact at the bottom of your arc. So that velocity slot is probably coming in handy on some slightly lower strikes.
It's the exact type of player that would need this kind of technology, right? The sweepy type of player.
Definitely. Someone who is launching it relatively low, so could do with a little bit more launch and spin, and definitely some speed to enable you to get that launch angle, get that apex up a little bit. Because when you hit it a little bit to the left, when you turn it, you lose the height. So you know, you do need a little bit of that spin and speed to keep it up in there. But really pleased with all of those. 181 into this green here.
Perfect.
All right, what do we have? So bunker short right, but other than that, really not too much of going on.
Pretty friendly landing area.
Yeah, you've got 195 to the back. You've got 168 to reach the front of the green. So not having to exert yourself here, but a nice solid one will get
That should be, yeah, I would say based on that one being longer and 4 degrees less loft, going about 210 in the air. I think we should be able to get 180 in the air.
Love it.
Similar
swing. A
swing.
little bit hurting breeze.
Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, I overcooked
Get over it all.
Oh no! Wow, that hybrid's got some pop.
That's hybrid.
That's the hybrid. Well, that's hit well.
Wow.
Settle down now. A little bit downhill to that green, but
yeah, it's a little bit. But just to kind of make up for the downhill, I'm going to increase that wind speed a little.
On-course situation.
That's so good.
There we go. Yes.
Wind's just holding it just nicely there.
Tight lies.
Okay, so 199, flying at 80 feet, 12 degrees launch, averaging the low threes, spin 3,000, just under 3,200. Nicely consistent on the ball speed, very consistent across the board. I mean, look at those numbers. Standard deviation across is excellent.
The strikes, I definitely have moved around quite a bit, so it's good to see that it kind of regulates everything for you to some degree.
Price point wise, this is extremely attractive.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the bundle savings here. Easy launch combo, fairway and hybrid, view package, $299.
So these two clubs would be $299.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
And pretty good shaft and all the synergy in there. You're not getting, totally generic stuff.
You can have one fairway, 3 hybrids, 2 and 2. You can do 1 and 1.
Wow.
You can do just a couple of fairway woods in there. Great options.
It's really great options. That's good to see. I think there's a ton of people who will look at that who aren't going to be hitting long irons. The ball's going to go way too low. Driving irons are out. And most traditional fairway wood and hybrids are out because they're just not getting enough launch. I mean, every time we do the right-handed swings, most of the time I hit everything super low. So to get any wood or hybrid shot up to 80 or 90 feet, I think is a good indication of how easy it is to launch.
Yeah. No, it looked like you were having a really easy time with that. I mean, efficiency-wise and stuff, if we want to dig into the technology and how effective it's been, I mean, look at that little hybrid.
That's crazy.
Really efficient in terms of it. And Adam's always had great technologies. I mean, you can say what you want about the acquisition of TaylorMade, but they knew what they were buying.
Yeah.
There was a lot of patents that they wanted to use and a lot of technologies that Adams had that were really, really industry leading at that time.
And they've used them quite well, haven't they?
They have. They absolutely did. Slot technology at the time and things like that. It was, Adams were really at the forefront at that time when it comes to that. So, good to see them back.
I honestly think they've done a great job with these. I'm glad they're affordable the way they are.
Really affordable.
Cool that you can just grab them kind of direct to consumer, and honestly, they work. What else can you say? They work really well. They do exactly what they're supposed to. They're easy to hit. They go high off the ground. Lots
of people looking for value and direct to consumer irons and wood products and things like that. And Adams as a brand and a name you can trust. As I say, still under the TaylorMade sort of umbrella, although you won't really see it marketed that way. But they are still under their ownership. These are great. You probably won't see or read too much about it, in the way you used to.
Fair.
Just by, or trying to keep the cost down. That's the nature of if you strip the cost away from the clubs, it's because you're not investing, in the marketing and things like that.
We won't see them at the PGA show, and we won't see them in Golf Magazine because that budget is being allocated to keeping your retail down, which I think is great.
And that they won't have a tech team and all that sort of stuff that the other companies do. Those are just going to add to the overhead, which then gets passed on to the consumer, and we understand how that one goes.
This is awesome.
Good, isn't it?
Good on them.
Good stuff. Well, guys, I mean, I think if you're looking for that bargain, maybe you're kind of fell out of love with the wood you've got, and you're looking for something fresh, and you look over the website and the weights and flexes and shaft profiles look like they would fit something that you would use. I think you're going to get great value out of these.
Absolutely.
Well worth a try, and I'm sure a few people will, like you say, nostalgically want to give them a go and things like that, based on they had such good success them first time around.
Absolutely.
26 years is a long time for technology to kind of come on the way that it has, and we'd love to get our hands on one of the originals and do a head-to-head.
That would be cool to see. I would imagine they've made a lot of headway in ball speed and miss hit, but I would think that the general head shape and sort of look at address and easy to hit kind of factor would probably be pretty similar, but these are just a little bit jumpier, a little bit faster.
It'll be good. We'll maybe dig into that and see if we can't reach out to some of our friends at maybe Golf Avenue or something like that.
Great idea.
Get an original and do a little head-to-head. That'd be cool.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I'd love to do that.
That'd be good. Okay, guys.
Righty Matt is putting these in the bag.
Righty Matt is impressed. Yeah, they're going straight into Righty Matt's bag.
Love it.
For when we do our next challenge.
Yes.
Good stuff. Okay, guys, stay tuned for more on that. We'll see you again soon.